Kachina is one of the best 4-star characters in Genshin Impact, and in this video, I will be showing you how to build her. Hey everyone, I'm KuroKami, and I love to do guides, so without further ado, let's get right into this Kachina guide. Kachina is a part of the Children of Echoes. She is a Geopolam defense scaling character. Everyone also got one free Kachina at the start of Natlan. She also has a really cool normal attack string where she breakdances and is honestly super funny. In this guide, I will go over her best weapons, best artifacts, her talents, her talent priorities, substats, and the teams she works with. So for support-focused Kachina, you want to run her on the Favonius Lance. The Favonius Lance is a 4-star gacha weapon with a energy recharge main stat, and a, again, energy recharge passive. Then after that, we can take a look at the Footprint of the Rainbow, which is a Natlan craftable polearm. For its main stat, it offers you defense, and on its passive, when the wearer uses their elemental skill, it will increase their defense by a certain amount. At R1, it is currently 16%. Now, if you want to run Kachina as a main DPS, you will need a specific team, which I will cover in the teams section of this video. So, what are the good weapons to use on Kachina if you want to play as a DPS? Well, the Deathmatch at R1 and at R5 are super good. It is a battle pass weapon. And again, the Footprint of the Rainbow is going to be a really good DPS option as well. Then for your next two 5-star limited banner options, you have the Staff of the Scarlet Sands and the Lumidos Elegy. Now getting to the artifact section, for Kachina as a support, the Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City will be her best choice. Especially if you are playing Kachina alongside Moalani or any Night Soul character. This would be the only set I recommend as a support set for Kachina. For the DPS build Kachina, you can use Obsidian Codex, Husk of Opulent Dreams, or you can mix up a 2-piece of Husk of Opulent Dreams and Golden Troop. Mostly you would be running her as a support, but she does have the capability to be played as a damage dealer to some extent. So if you really like this character, you can mess around and have some fun with her. Now quickly for the subset priorities, you want to prioritize crit rate, crit damage, defense, and energy recharge. Next we are going to take a look at her talents. For skill priority, you'll only need to take up her skill unless you are playing her as a damage dealer. In this case, level up the skill into burst into normal attack. So let's start off at taking a look at Kachina's skill, which is the Go-Go Turbo Twirly. The Go-Go Turbo Twirly is Kachina's skill. It summons a drill type of machine. If you hold E, you can ride the machine and deal damage, also allowing you to proc Night Soul. She will gain 60 Night Soul points and enter the Night Soul Blessing state, and you can also mount and dismount the Turbo Twirly by pressing E again as you please. The Turbo Twirly also deals AoE geo damage that scales off of Kachina's defense. So now that we know what her skill does, let's jump right into her Elemental Burst, which is time to get serious. Kachina strikes the ground dealing AoE geo damage, again based on her defense, and creates the Turbo Twirly field. The field increases the Turbo Twirly's AoE and movement speed when Kachina is riding it. For your first passive talent, you have Mountain Echoes. After a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, Kachina's geo damage is increased by 20% for 12 seconds. Then the next passive talent we have is the Weight of Stone. The Weight of Stone is very straightforward. It will increase Turbo Twirly's damage by 20% of Kachina's defense. So far, all the Natlan characters have their Night Realms gift. I'm not going to brush on this because this is a very long paragraph. And also the Boon of Crystal Flame, which all Natlan characters so far does something very similar in a sense. All of them will display your unique resources to Natlan on your minimap. And now finally getting to the team section of this video. As a support, I feel like Kachina is currently limited to Moalani. I guess you could play her with Kinich. It's not very good though, however. So obviously this will be the best team that Kachina will fit in, which will consist of Moalani, Kachina, Dea, and Kazuha. Or Emily will probably swap out Kazuha. As a damage dealer, Kachina wants to be played with a mono Geo team. Zhongli for a shield and for resistance strip, Goro at C6 for the Geo crit damage boost, and lastly Albedo. You can also run Mona or Furina on this team. If you are running Furina, I would recommend taking Zhongli out for a healer. But that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed this Kachina guide. Thanks so much for watching it. I hope this helped you all understand how great of a character she truly is. Stay tuned for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you are enjoying Natlan so far.